All right, guys, check out my score from the bank today. I went to go return some change. I asked them for custom wrap stuff and $50 if they had any. They went ahead and hooked me up with 50 rolls of pennies. They $20 worth of nickels, $140 worth of $50 that are not customer wrapped, and $200, you can see them down there, quarters, $200 in customer wrap quarters. So this is gonna be a fun hunt, I hope. I hope we're gonna get a lot of finds out of it. And I don't know, there's nothing much more I can say. I'm using 3 different mats. I got a nickel mat, I got clad coinage. This will be for the quarters and the $50. And then I got a penny mat just waiting to be used. So that's it. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna do it the same fashion as I did last time. I'm gonna do a $50 first because they're quickest. Then I'm gonna do quarters. Then I'm gonna do nickels, and then I'm gonna get into the pennies. This is all gonna be just one video. So hopefully it's not gonna be one of them super long videos, but I'm also hoping for a lot of finds. So we'll see what we got. All right, guys, I'm gonna get to it and I'll bring you back with my first find. All right, second roll of halves. And we got a 2003 NIFC. So put that there. I learned my lesson from the last time I did halves. I had no silver and I thought that I was just gonna, bring you guys in if I found silver. Well, I had like 14 NIFCs and I just scrapped that whole video because I didn't video it. So all I had was the beginning clip and the very end clip. So I just scratched it. But for this one, I'm gonna go ahead, I'll show you all my NIFCs. And again, I'm doing that bicentennial stack. Of course, I don't keep them, but I just like to know how many's there. That's 2 rolls. That is crazy how many's in there, 2 rolls. All right, I'm gonna get back at it. I'll bring you back with my next find. Man, I just figured I'd bring y'all back to tell you that this whole roll, all the coins in this roll are bicentennials. Every single one of them. Isn't that crazy? A whole roll of bicentennials. Not to mention, I got another whole roll right next to it out of 7 rolls. So crazy. This has got to be somebody's dump, I'm guessing. And I picked it up. But I got 6 more to go. So I'll bring you back if I have another find. All right, we're done with the halves. 14 rolls searched. Exactly 4 rolls worth of bicentennial. So you can go ahead and take a look at that. Basically, if you look at the stacks, you can tell which stacks, starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. That is pretty much where all the bicentennials came from. Number 8 and number 9 had the most, obviously. But as far as finds, I have a 2003 Philadelphia NIFC, and then 2 2022s. That's pretty much it. All right, well, we're gonna get back into these quarters. That's $200 worth, so 20 rolls, and we'll see what we find. All right, guys, just got done with the quarter rolls. So far what we found is a couple ugly boys. So we got a 1997, 1973, 1977, and this is a newer style, the 2015 and 2017. Then we got these newer 2013s. That's that style I really like. Don't really care about that one, kind of boring. That one's all right, but I definitely like that. I think it's the 20, the way they put 25 cents on there kind of throws it off. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so there's those. We got 8 bicentennials, and a really nice 1970. Look at that thing. When I get a book for quarters, that's definitely going in there, I'm sure. It's pretty nice. It's a Philadelphia, right? Or is that a Denver? That's a Denver, I'm sorry. All right, well, I'm gonna get into these here nickels and we'll see what we find. All right, guys, roll 3, and our first find is in the 50s. It's a 1959 Denver. All right, bring back my next find. All right, guys, roll 5 has our second find. And this one is a 1954 Denver. All right, I'll bring you back with my next find. All right, next roll 6. Our next find is going to be 40s. And it's also an ugly boy. That's awesome. It was a 1940. And no mint mark, so Philadelphia. That's cool. All right, I'll bring you back with the next find. All right, same roll. Couple coins back. And we got us a 1959 Denver. Second one of the hunt. All right, guys, still on roll 6, and just came up on another 40s coin. We got a 1941 Philadelphia. And then I have this one I've been looking at, and the reverse looks old. I don't know what year it is, but let's see here. I don't really see anything there. Nope, 75. All right, guys. I'll bring you back when I have my next find. All right, guys, roll 7. And we got another ugly boy that's from the 40s. Let's see if we can get this one. It's a 19... It's a 40-something. Let's check it out under the scope. Looks like a 1946. Check for mint mark. It's Denver mint mark. All right, cool. And it's another ugly boy. So now we have 5 of them. This one here, I don't know. It's like green, like somebody took a crown to it or something. So it's not technically a ugly boy, but whatever. All right, I'm gonna get started on this. I'll bring you back with my next one. All right, guys, we're on roll 7. Just fanned it out, and I saw this here darker colored one, and I knocked down these these nickels a little bit, and I saw that mint mark. Look at that. Still don't know what year it is. We're about to find that out together. But just so you know, if you don't know already, that usually the mint mark is over here. And that means it's just a regular ordinary nickel. If you see the mint mark up at the top, and it's a lot bigger as well, so it's easier to see, then that is the one telltale that this is a war nickel, besides the looks of it, because, you know, they have a distinctive look and they have a sound. But if you want to know just by looking at it, right there it is. And then I'll show you, like right here, that's where the mint mark is usually at. And you can see it right there. So there you go. Let's find out what this thing is. 1943. You got to be kidding me. I have got enough of these 1943 Philadelphias, that's for sure. Anyway, so that's cool. I also got a 1968 San Francisco. And then I got this 1963. It's just in really good shape, so I decided to hold on to it for a book possibly. And it's got a little something right there above the Monticello, that little piece. But other than that, she's in good shape. So hang on to her. All right, well, I'm gonna get back at it. I'll bring you back with my next find. All right, guys, here we are at the end of the nickel hunt. So all that's left after this is the pennies. So we're gonna go ahead and do a real quick wrap up on this. So very first thing is a 1940 Philadelphia, a 1941 Philadelphia, a 1946 Denver, 1954 Denver, and two 1959 Denvers. Then we'll come down to our dirty boys, a 1981 Philadelphia, 1986 Philadelphia, and a 1975, and that's going to be a Philadelphia as well. Then we come down to our S Mint marks. We got a 1968 San Francisco, a 1970 San Francisco. I got this real nice 1963 that I'm holding on to. Then we got our 1943 Philadelphia War Nickel. And I guess real quick, we can check that for the 3/2. And I don't see it. All right. I didn't show you these guys earlier. These I actually, when I was taking my coins to the bank, I use a coin machine so I don't have to roll them up. And these right here were sitting in the little chute at the bottom. Anyway, so we got Elizabeth II, Bermuda, and Elizabeth II, and this one's Canadian. So we gotta flip it this way. So there you go, 25 cent, 2011. And this one's kind of cool. My first one, never seen one of these before. 25 cents with the birdie. It's at 2000. All right, so we got those, and then I also forgot to show you these guys. So let's go up top here. This is a Alaska quarter, and this one has the die chip between the A and N, and a small die chip in the claw. It's not one of the bigger ones. It's almost not noticeable, but it's there. So there's that. And then this is a 1965. And what they say is it's supposed to have strong doubling. I don't see strong doubling, but I figured I'd hold on to it until I check it out because I can't even see what I was looking at before. You can see right here, in E pluribus unum, there's a little weirdness going on there. I think that there was some doubling on the front as well. Or this could be machine doubling, so that's why I want to check it out and make sure. But you got the I, the B, the E, a little bit on the R. So yeah, I want to check it out. And I think it was also down here. Yeah, so we, you can see W-E, and then the R and the T. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that. Sorry, I can't tell you definitely if that is something or not, but I am going to check that out. And if I check it out before I put the video out, I will let you know what variety it is by putting it at like the bottom of the screen. All right, guys, I'm gonna clean this mat up. I'm gonna go ahead and get my penny mat out, and we're gonna start on the pennies. I'll see you here in a little bit.